going to be filming a chronic illness Q&A video. I get a lot of questions on my Instagram and just in person, so I thought I would do a video explaining everything. Yeah, so I asked you guys on my Instagram to send me questions to answer in this video, and so I'm going to be reading them. If you see me looking down, it's because I have my phone in this, okay? Yeah, cool. Okay, so the first question is, if you could get rid of one symptom, what would it be? It would probably be my pain or nausea, like the joint pain is, yeah, or the nausea after eating and drinking and all that. Next is, what is your most constant symptom and what is the hardest symptom to handle? The most constant symptom is my pain, my joint pain. It's here 24/7. I mean, the severity of it changes, but it's always there. And what's the hardest symptom to handle? Honestly, all of them. Wow. None of my conditions are really controlled at this moment, so it kind of makes everything hard to control or handle, but probably pain. I can't do anything for my pain that I know of yet, except for like heating pad, and then nausea, like we're still trying to figure out what works for me and what doesn't, so probably pain, nausea, and honestly everything. Okay, at this point, just try your best to ignore that hair. What is one thing you learned because of your illnesses? One thing I've learned is to take every day as it comes and to not honestly not to have high expectations for things, which is kind of sounds sad, but it's to just take every day as it comes. If there were a cure to get rid of all your illnesses, would you take it? 100% yes. Some people who would not get rid of their illness because they said it shaped them as a person, whatever, and I totally agree. It has definitely made me grown as a person, and I've grown because of my illnesses, and I've become a different person that I like, but also I would rather not be in pain and not feeling good all hours of the day and night. So I would 100% get rid of it. Okay, sorry for the change. Yeah. Please don't fall again. Next question by the same person was, what was your first diagnosis? My first one was celiac disease, which is the last severe one, 8 years ago, when I was 8, I think. 7 or 8 years ago. Something like that. Next question is, what's something you want people who don't have illnesses to understand about your chronic illness? Probably that we're trying our best and that it's not our fault if we can't do stuff. It's not our fault if we can't make it to plans, or, and to also to know that even though we might not look like we're struggling, we definitely are. That's why it's invisible. So it's you don't know, but we are. And we're trying our best, but even if it doesn't seem like it in the moment to you. How do you want others to help? As a friend, I'm saying to always be there for us and still come over and hang out with us. Still invite us places even if you think we can't go, because it's still nice to know you're being included, something like that, and to ask how you are. And one good thing from chronic illness, probably one good thing from chronic illness, joining the Instagram community and meeting a whole bunch of people who I can relate to and talk to whenever. Honestly, there isn't that much good things. I don't know. Next question is, what do you eat in a day with paralysis, meaning stomach paralysis from gastroparesis. Honestly, I'm still trying to figure out like my safe foods, because as of right now everything I eat is just doesn't settle well. Crackers, I guess, crackers. But normally what I eat mostly normal things that anyone would eat, but like really small portion. I either like eat like one thing during the day, or I eat like little snacks here and there. Does that make sense? So I'm still trying to figure out what is best for me and what foods are good for me and all that. So I don't really have an answer for that as of now. Wait, I lied. I eat a lot of popsicles, smoothies, lollipops, and that's like what I eat if like I am craving something, but don't want to eat anything and get sick, and it not be worth it. So I usually have like smoothies, popsicles, lollipops, stuff like that. Like for safe foods, because I don't really have any safe foods I didn't know of yet. But yeah. Next one is, what are your diagnoses? So I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, or POTS for short. I have gastroparesis, I have fibromyalgia, and I have celiac disease. So I have 5 things. That was loud. And the next question is, what was the hardest thing that you have had to overcome? Probably being able to walk again, because I was in a wheelchair for 6 months, not able to walk on my own, and then I went to crutches for a couple months, and then I started walking again. But all that time I was in physical therapy, and I'm still in it, so I guess being from bedbound to walking, I guess. By the way, I feel really weird because like my neighbors are right there and they're probably like, what the frick is she doing? That is all the questions I have to answer today. Leave down below any other questions you might have and I will answer them. I'll reply and answer them. Also, if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button right down below. It means a lot to me, and yeah. Also give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed listening to me. Come around next time. Yeah. Alright.